Welcome to the video. Now, if you've watched this channel for a little while, you know that I'm quite a keen mobile editor. I love to look at my images, review them, add a little edit, throw them up on my Instagram story quite quickly if I'm in the mood, because I get the vibe, I've got the creative rhythm going, and I'm just in the moment, and I like to transfer what I've taken from snapping the image through to the edit quite quickly. Obviously not all of my images all the times, but just sometimes I do like to do that, either using my phone or on my iPad if I have it, because I use the iPad mini and I do take that around with me quite a bit. Now, I was doing this the other day as I was traveling back out of London after shooting some pretty cool photos for Chinese New Year in Soho. And I was sitting next to a lady who was also a photographer on the train, got chatting to her, and she was like, "Oh, did you take those photos on your phone?" And I thought, that's quite interesting, because as soon as someone sees an image on your phone, especially quite maybe immediately after you've shot, I think that they have been shot on the phone, she sort of said, how did you get them to your phone from your camera? And I just thought, maybe this is something that would be useful to share with you, how I transfer them from my camera to my phone or my iPad reasonably quickly to do an on-the-go edit without importing them into my Mac and going through that process. There's two ways that I do this to make my life pretty simple. Number one is probably my favorite, and it's really quite a basic way of doing it. I always carry an SD card reader with me. I like this one from Anchor. I will pop it here, see if we can get it in focus. It likes my face too much. Anyway, I will overlay a little image here. It's really small, it's really compact. It plugs straight into either my phone or my iPad, and it has two slots in it. It has a micro SD slot if I've shot something on my drone, or a normal SD card slot there for my camera SD card. Literally put it into the phone, I open up Lightroom, and I'll import the images straight into Lightroom from the card, so they don't go via my phone. It's reasonably quick. This is not a rapid card reader, but as I say, for just one or two images that I want to look at on the go, it's perfectly adequate. Boom, they're in Lightroom and I can start editing. Job done. Full size images on the phone. Let's go. I will link this below, not affiliated. There are many of them on Amazon, so pick one that kind of works for you. You can get ones with cables and things, but I find this one quite cute and compact. I have them in every bag, everywhere I go. The second way I do it is by creating a Wi-Fi link between my camera and my phone, using, in my case, the Sony Creator app. I believe for most brands of camera there is a way of doing this. When it works, it works. When it's being difficult and temperamental and it's not having a good day, it can be quite frustrating. So my preference probably is the card reader, but in a pinch, if I don't have it or it's not convenient to grab, I can do this Wi-Fi link. With my Sony a7C II, you can transfer the full size raw image. Because they're quite large, it takes quite a while. You can actually just transfer a down-res, I think it's like a 2 megabit image, which is quite small, but actually I have found, like, if you just want to post it to social media, it's pretty adequate, especially for like an Instagram story or something like that. But do be careful if you do bring that into Lightroom and then you upload everything in full res later, that you don't get them confused, because you always want to keep the best quality as possible. Obviously, you basically have to set up a connection within the app between the two to get them talking, and it will just transfer them by Wi-Fi across the app, and then you can import them into Lightroom and start editing them. As I said, it can be a bit of a faff because they don't always talk to each other as well and as smoothly and as quickly as possible. You can actually even pop a video file across as well, but it does take quite a long time. It can be useful in a pinch, but one of those two options I find really useful on the go, as I say, and I just find it nice to get going with my edit. So I hope you found this useful. And you can apply it to your photography workflow. Any questions, drop me a comment down below and I will endeavour to answer them, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next video.